Super Paper Mario is a game rich in tension and narrative depth, with a story that is both captivating and remarkably intricate. As we reconstruct the events and uncover the love story between Tippy and Blumiere, a shadow of mystery still lingers over what happened before it all. In this video, I'll summarize the information I've gathered about the ancient history of the Super Paper Mario universe. Enjoy the journey. Chapter 1: The Tribe of Ancients. The universe of Super Paper Mario revolves around an ancient and mysterious people, the Tribe of Ancients. According to Carson, the bartender of Flopside, about 3,000 years ago, a powerful magician lived among them. Through the forbidden knowledge of the Dark Prognosticus, a legendary tome said to reveal the future and grant its reader incredible power, he created the 12 original pixels. These beings were born when the magician transferred game-overed spirits into new forms, giving life to what became known as the Ancients' living tools. From those 12, the magician's apprentices learned to craft many more. The Ancients used the pixels to elevate their civilization, and their world flourished like never before. But 1,000 years later came the uprising. Pixels from all corners of the realm turned against their masters. The Ancients, now helpless and dependent on their creations, were swiftly overthrown and enslaved. Leading the rebellion was a towering figure known as the Pixel Queen, said to be none other than the magician's deceased daughter and the very first pixel ever created. As chaos consumed the land, the inheritors of the 12 original pixels, likely descendants of the magician's apprentices, rose to fight back. They managed to heal the pixels who had been enslaved by the Queen's mind control, freeing them from her influence, and liberated the Ancients. But one after another, these heroes, the very protagonists of the revolt, fell in battle. Only one remained, the last survivor, who reached the Queen's castle and defeated her in a final, desperate clash. Yet victory came at a cost. One of the pixels at his side, the one who could see beyond the Queen's illusions, gave its life to protect him. With the Queen defeated, the survivor took the Dark Prognosticus from her grasp and fled far, far away. Chapter 2: The Tribe of Darkness. Among the Ancients, there existed a group whose magical power far surpassed that of the others, a mysterious faction known as the Tribe of Darkness. They kept to themselves, shunning contact with outsiders and forbidding marriage beyond their own bloodline, fearing that their power would fade if their lineage was ever diluted. At some point, the exact time lost to history, though likely after the end of the Pixel Uprising, they broke away from the rest of the Ancients. Then, one day they simply vanished. No one saw them leave. No one knew where they went. They had chosen isolation. Legends say they made their home in a secret castle, hidden deep within the shadowed heart of a forest, a place few dared to even speak of. It's also said they took, or as some claimed, stole, the Dark Prognosticus, the same forbidden tome once wielded by the great magician of old, which suggests that the book was brought to them by the very man who had defeated the Pixel Queen. From their lineage would one day be born Nolrim and the infamous Count Bleck. Chapter 3: The Prophecy. In time, the Ancients came to learn of the world's foretold destruction, as revealed in the Dark Prognosticus. Desperate to find a solution, they set about crafting a way to prevent the cataclysm. Among them, 4 sages stood out, brilliant minds chosen to act in the face of looming doom. 2 of them became deeply involved in the creation of the Light Prognosticus, a guiding tome designed to counter the end of the world predicted in the Dark Prognosticus. Within the latter, The ruin of all worlds was shown to stem from the Chaos Heart, a force of overwhelming darkness that the heroes would confront in the events of the main story. In response, the four sages forged the Purity Heart, a pure embodiment of love and hope. To protect this powerful artifact, they decided to divide it into 8 pure hearts, entrusting each one to a guardian, who would safeguard it until the arrival of the destined hero. In addition, the remaining 11 original pixels were placed into scattered treasure chests, hidden and secured. These creatures, perhaps the last of their kind after the decline of the pixel civilization, were set aside to serve the heroes when the moment of need finally came. Chapter 4: On the Four Sages. When it comes to the four sages mentioned earlier, the information we have is limited. Yet the game offers us several intriguing clues and descriptions that allow us to piece together a broader picture of who they were. Inside the Mirror Hall, Tippy provides insight into each sage when the player examines the stained glass windows, each one depicting one of these legendary figures. Merlimbes. She is believed to be the creator of the Pure Hearts, and by extension, the Purity Heart itself. It's said she is an ancestor of Merli and Merluvli. Merlite. A great scholar of the many worlds, Merlite is thought to have founded Flipside. He is also considered a distant ancestor of Merlin. Merlu, supposedly the co-author, alongside Merlumina, of the Light Prognosticus. He possessed great dimensional powers and was a skilled magician. Merlumina, of all the sages, she is the one we know most about, and the only one directly encountered by the hero. Her spirit was placed within the old ruins of Lineland, where she guarded one of the pure hearts. She is said to be the co-author of the Light Prognosticus and an ancestor of Watchit. Merlumina is regarded as the wisest among the ancients. Yet in her youth, her heart burned with a passionate love, a story that inspired many legends across the ages. It was even said she could enter the dreams of men and enchant them. She was indeed a true lover,